Alright, 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 alright. Quite interesting, man. The only reason why I want to do this live is because I was trying to interview someone today, but it didn't quite work out well. So I decided that, well, let's put out the content one way or the other. And it's been a while since I actually decided that, oh, let me actually go live. So I think live is the best type of way I can make this content, especially the one that I want to do, which is sitting down here at the comfort of my home in Nigeria to predict the Oscars um, live on the internet and see if I can actually get it right on who's going to win what award that's going to be available on the Oscar at the Oscars. So I'm doing my own share of predicting. This is not any cow shit stuff or all those fully markets come and predict all those kind of thing. No, 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 no. This is just me at the comfort of my own and decided to say that okay, can I predict who's going to win what category? Now I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really watched. I didn't watch a lot of movies, especially a lot of movies when it comes to the ones that are nominated for categories at the Oscars. And I need to tell you that the Oscars is quite interesting when it comes to their own their own winners who win this particular category, because you can be on the Oscar today and you can think that, oh, this particular movie that I watched is going to win an award, and it turns out that's not true. That's because some of the categories that win awards on the Oscars are somewhat what do you call this thing? They call them prestige movies, but most of those prestige movies, by definition, are movies that you haven't really heard of. So just kind of interesting. So it could make this one fun. Just seeing who is going to win based off of I'm going to use knowledge of things that the interviews before or after. Just trying to use public discussion and see can this really work in the sense of what I'm trying to portray. And if I'm right, good for me. If I'm not, well. So before I pull up the categories that have been nominated for any of these awards, let me just try and see exactly how this stream is sounding and what we should do. Mm-hmm. Mhm. Categories that have been nominated for any of these. Okay, the stream is sounding right, sounding okay. So I'm going to pull up this article from streamdorm.com, and I'm going to go down to the end before we can go right to the top, which is the best picture nominees. But let's see down to the end, see um, who is nominated for who. I'm going to read out all the categories, and I'm going to have to start picking up who's nominated for who, and we'll see who's going to win what category. Now, also, I'm going to write some of this my predictions down. Hopefully, yeah, I have my pen right here. So I'll write my predictions down, and tomorrow we have the stream again, and we see if my prediction is right. Now I'm going to be live tweeting as soon as the Oscar is going on, so you guys can check out streamdom.com on all social media platforms, and we can get that started on that category. So let's go down to the last some categories I'm looking for to see if um, yeah, right. So please pardon the background noise. The reason for that is because we are having visitors at my house, giving their condolences. My grandmother, my step grandmother died a few days ago. So visitors at the house and they will be talking. So I do apologize for that. I think um, yeah, I think this is right. This is right. This is right. This is right. This is correct. So, um, let's get right to it. Let me share my screen here. What's the- How does my shared screen look like? Mm. I'm trying to get something right. I think this is the best way I can do it. So I'm going to add that, and we can begin. So let's start from the bottom, which is best visual effect. Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World, Rebirth, The Lost Boss, and Sinners. I have seen part of Sinners, I've seen part of F1, but I haven't seen Avatar, Fire and Ash. I've seen the last Avatar movie, which is quite interesting. And let's move on to the next category. Best makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein, Coco, Sinners, The Smashing Movie, and The Ugly Stepsisters. The Smashing Movie is quite interesting seeing on this category for best makeup and hairstyling. The joke being the hairstyling in The Rock Air. Like, okay, no problem. Then for best costume, we have Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamlet, and Sinners. Best production design, Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners. Best cinematography, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Train Dreams. Then best film editing, F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value. And Sinners, best sound, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Sirat. Best original song, Dear Me, Golden, I Lied to You, Sweet Dreams of Joy, Train Dreams. Best original song, Bugonia, Frankenstein, Hamlet, One Bat After Another, Sinners. Best animated feature, Ako, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie of the Character of Rain, Zootopia. Best international film, The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Sarah, the voice of Ind Vajab. Then best original screen, we have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Matthew Supreme, Sentimental Value, Sinners. Best adapted screenplay, Bugonia, Frankenstein, Hamlet, One Battle After Another, Train Dreams. Best director, Chloe Zhao, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Addison, Jo Joaquin Tree, then Ryan Coogler. Best supporting actor, Ellie Fanning in the Ibs Dostar, Lilia, Amy Madigan, Wumi Mosaku, Tiana Taylor. Best supporting actor, Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi, Dario Lindo, Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård. Best Actress, Jessie Buckley, Bruce Brine, Kate Hudson, Renee Terenzi, Emma Stone. Best Actor, Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura. Then Best Picture, Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamlet vs. Supreme, Mombasa, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Now, a rule of thumb for when it comes to the Oscars, they give most of these movies that win these particular categories. They call them prestige movies. Not movies that you're familiar with. It can be movies that just released within few people, and the Oscars will release the movie and they'll decide to give this movie a particular category. So when it comes to this kind of things, I'm always kind of interested what they mean and who you can decide that okay, this person is going to win any particular category. And most of the time, they are just movies that surprisingly you haven't heard of. So it's kind of scary, which is which. Now, for me, let's start with the best visual effects. We have Avatar, Fire and Ash, we have F1, we have Jurassic World, we have Sinners, and we have The Lost Boss. So normally, if you want to look at every movie, the the people who actually you say okay, who can I give best visual effect? Obviously, it's going to be Avatar, Fire and Ash. But sometimes it's not always like, oh, is it because the best there's visual on it? Then sometimes you can be like that. You can decide Avatar, Fire and Ash can win, and sometimes it can be sinners that actually win. So you have to always understand who is going to win, just as someone who is voting for stuff like this. You can't just go off of vibe. You have to vote like, yeah, am I, which is best for the industry. But personally, whether or not it is best for the industry or not, I'm just going to go as someone who is a critic and someone who has able to see what each of these movies have done for during the award season. To me, my best visual effect would be my best visual effect is going to be Avatar Fire and Ash. And one of the reason I'm giving this movie best visual effect is because of a lot of things, ranging from colors to the visual to the energy that has been placed into it. Avatar Fire and Ash, to be honest, is like the pinnacle of Avatar. Rather, the entire Avatar trilogy is kind of the pinnacle of motion capture CGI. So it's the first one took years before they can say that okay, let's give this particular series this particular thing. And if you watch this movie, like I watched the Way of Water, the last one, the ones that come before that, and to be honest, it's interesting. I love the color. I love everything about the show, the movie, just everything. I love the acting, the colors. I love the brightness. So as can may not be something that you decide that oh, this is going to win a particular award or stuff like that. Something that thinking that oh, we Sapphire and Ash particular uh, movie for me. So um, let's move on to the next category. Best makeup and hairstyling. We have Frankenstein, Coco, Sinners, the Smashing Machine, then the Ugly Stepsister. Now, for Coco, I haven't seen Coco, so I can't really say. But let me see. Let me see if I can get how Coco looks like and see if I can give it a particular rating. Let me see. South Korea. Use Korea. Okay. I think I can see what they saw when it comes to it. Hmm. I tried. I think I can see what they saw, but it's still more than that. When you're comparing this to um, Frankenstein, interestingly, the reason why Frankenstein is kind of in a tough position, not the fact that it's directed, I think the fact that it's directed by Del Toro, the fact that it's directed by GDT is because is one of the reasons why it's giving this kind of prestige honor, and Netflix really went of their way to try to put this in theaters for I think 2 weeks or so. But personally, it's going to have to be Frankenstein for me. Frankenstein is going to be the one that's going to win best makeup and hairstyling and the Oscars for me. The reason for Frankenstein is that everything about the Frankenstein movie has been about elevating each other. Each scene, each uh, makeup, set design for the Frankenstein series has been about elevating the experience. And I think I just love Frankenstein itself. I love how it's done, how it's acted. Like you see this and you decide that this is this is prestige level. This is an Oscar level kind of thing. I love this. I genuinely love this. From the Frankenstein monster to the design of every single person. So I'm not going to go that far. I haven't I shared it up. I'm not going to go that far. I think it's all said and done. Frankenstein is going to win it for me. Now, if you are going for best costume design, between Frankenstein, Hamlet, and Sinners. Sinners is going to win this thing for best costume design. Sinners. Sinners is who I am predicting to win best costume design. Best production design. Um, between Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, one battle of another. I think I've seen Marty Supreme a bit. So, let me check. I had something in my mouth, so I was surprised. I drank water and I had to put that out immediately. I had something in my mouth, so I was surprised. I drank water and I had to put that immediately. I had something in my mouth, so I was surprised. Okay. Best production design. Um, I'm thinking between Master Supreme and One Battle After Another. This is very confusing. Master Supreme and One Battle After Another for best production design. Now, if you look at this Timothy Chalamet issue that happened recently, it doesn't really mean he's going to win. That doesn't mean he's going to lose. But between Master Supreme and One Battle After Another, yeah, this was an exam. It's kind of very confusing for best production design. A lot of people will say Master Supreme will win. A lot of people say One Battle After Another will win. But I think Master Supreme. This is very confusing. I most likely may not win, but I think Master Supreme is is okay. You can decide to say Master Supreme win. I think I'll go for Master Supreme winning this one. Best cinematography: Frankenstein, uh, Master Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners. One Battle After Another is going to have to win this one for best cinematography. Best film editing. I'm going for F1 for this one. Best film editing. F1. F1. And best sound. Also F1. Best sound. I'm leaving that to F1. Best original song. I Lied to You from Sinners is going to win this one. Best original song. Sinners. Then best original score. Oh, Frankenstein may win this one. Frankenstein. Now for the best animated feature, a lot of people will say K-pop Demon Hunters or Dystopia 2, but I won't rule Elio out. Not because of anything. It's just that I feel the messaging in Elio could give it the boost. I think Elio is a Pixar movie, right? So I'm going for Elio for this one. Then for best international feature film, then that was going to be The Secret Agent. Best original screenplay. I'm confused between Master Supreme and Sentimental Value. If you are going for best adapted, if Master Supreme was nominated for best adapted screenplay, could have said Master Supreme. So we are doing best original screenplay. I will go with um I'll go with wait, the sinners here. Ah, sinners. Sinners. Sinners to me was the best original screenplay of 2025. So for best adapted screenplay, I feel One Bastard Canada could win that one. Yeah, One Bastard after another could most likely win this category. Now for best director, ah, this last two is very confusing. Putting PTA and Kugler. Has Kugler ever won an Oscar? Let me check. Okay, he's yet to win an Oscar, but he has been nominated for so many. So I think this will be this this will be Ryan Coogler's first. So for best director, I'm going with Ryan Coogler. Then best supporting actress, I'm going with Fumi Mosako. All my money is on that one. This this I am going with Mumi. Not because she's of Nigerian descent, but it's because her acting in Sinners is quite interesting. If they even put this Arrow girl from the Marvel, what's her name? Yeah, yeah, so that her name, it's forgotten her name. They put her there. I think she will. I think everybody in Sinners actually did a very fantastic job. Anyone nominated for any particular role in Sinners actually did a very, very fantastic job. For best supporting actor, between Jacob Elodie and Benicio del Toro, it's very confusing, but I won't I won't be surprised if Benicio actually win this one. Now for best actress, fuck. I think Emma Stone can win this. How many does Emma Stone have? How many Oscars Emma Stone? She has two. This is most likely going to be her third. Emma Stone can win this one. I won't be surprised. Emma Stone is most likely going to win it. Um, best actress Emma Stone. Then best actor, the one that the entire world is fighting for, between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet. Um, I'm sorry, but my money is on Timothy Chalamet. Then best picture is Sinners. Best picture for me, it is Sinners. Sinners is going to win best pictures. Sinners is going to win it. So those are my nominees for all those categories. At the Oscars. So let's quickly do a quick recap. For my best visual effect, Avatar, best makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein, best costume design, Sinners, best process of film, best cinematography, One Battle Another, best film editing, F1, best sound, F1, best original song, Sinners, best original score, Frankenstein, best animated feature, um, I'm taking Elio, then best international film. I'm thinking feature film. I'm taking this the Secret Agent, best adapted screenplay. I'm taking Sinners, best. I'm sorry, best original screenplay. I'm taking Sinners. Then best adapted screenplay. I'm taking One Best Another. Best director. I'm thinking Kugler. Best best supporting actress. Yeah, best supporting actress. I'm taking Rumi Mosako. And then best supporting actor. I'm taking Benicio del Toro. Best actress. I'm taking Emma Stone. Then best actor. I'm taking Timothy Chalamet. Then best picture. I am thinking Sinners. So those are who I'm thinking for all these categories that has been nominated for a particular Oscar, and it's not really certain which of them is going to win. But these are just like my own guess for these categories. Trying to create a thumbnail. Interesting. Sorry, I'm working on a thumbnail. Hmm. Use enough for a thumbnail. I will screenshot. Okay, guys. So that's basically my uh, nominees for each of these categories for the Oscars. Tomorrow I'm going to live stream on Streamdorm social media.
Okay,
Then
guys, so
tomorrow I'm going to uh, down that live and see which of these categories I actually won and all that. My name is Adedayo. Check me out at the Real Ball. Check out Streamdorm on all social media platform. Hit the subscribe button and share if you will. And see you in the next video.